What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? What's going on? What's popping? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. What's good? Shout out to April MC in the building. What's going on? Shout out to Phil, Brad, Smoker X, Unique 79 in the building, True Color. What's going on? Who else we got in here? Young Slime, Joe Blast is in the building, Monogamous Player up in the house, Iceberg S in the building, Big XY, what's going on? Phil, Brad, The Truth, Raymond, Fluffy, what's going on? Kevinism, was popping, Certified Tyrone in the building, K-Zag and 20 is in the building, what's going on? So I'm telling y'all right now, before I get started, you know, this episode might hurt somebody's feelings. Somebody's feelings is probably gonna get hurt. You might feel a certain type of way, but I got to give you guys the truth. I got to give you guys the real shit. You feel what I'm saying? I got to give you guys the real shit, man. I can't help it. I got to. You feel what I'm saying? I got to make this happen. But before we make all that happen, though, before we make all of that happen, let's go and make this happen.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cool Joe, you'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
And you got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
So before we get into anything, make sure that you guys click the link below. I'm gonna have the link below this video. So whoever's watching it on the playback, watching it now, you can get your Mac Lives Matter shirts, okay? Mac Lives do matter, okay? Because for some reason, you know, Macs out here is getting fucking, you know, they're getting demolished out here in these streets, man. Nobody don't want the Macs to live, you feel me? They don't want us to be out here getting our shit popping. So we got to support the Macs. Macs Lives Matter, okay? Mac Lives Matter, people. So make sure that you guys fucking hit that link below, get the shit popping, and make that happen. Also, remember, guys, get up on the Bad Boy membership, right? Because on the Bad Boy membership right now, we have the program, The Correct Amount of Time and Attention to Give a Woman You're Dating. So this one right here is fire, okay? And let me just show y'all again some more shit that's on the Bad Boy membership. Just have sex with her, how to have sex with women without going on dates, 10 fast and easy ways to get more sex, how to have a one-night stand, same day lay, how to sleep with her on the first day y'all meet. We got the ultimate guide on how to get a girl back to your place, 13 key principles to being a successful player, how to be the high value man women want, 5 rules of seduction, and how to be the type of man she's never met before. Guys, listen. And that's just a few. That's just a few. So make sure that you guys get up on the Bad Boy membership so that you can take advantage of all these things that's popping off so you can step up your game. Now, in this program, guys, listen, you know, I say this with love. You understand? As I'm about to explain to you something. I titled this, How Another Man Can Steal Your Girl, right? Now, I know when some dudes read the title, it was like, shit, man, you know, you feel your heart just come out of your chest and you're like, oh my God, I can't imagine. This is crazy, man. What the fuck? Now, the title actually is kind of clickbait because no man can actually steal your girl. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again. No man can actually steal your girl because, see, I don't want to get too deep into it, but no woman is actually your girl. You understand? You're just with her for right now. You understand what I'm saying? She's not your girl, right? She's not yours. It's just your turn, right? So no man is actually stealing your girl. Now, what happens is that your girl makes a decision to fuck with another dude or not. That's her decision. Now, this is the thing though. The reason why another man could steal your girl, right? If we're gonna, you know, talk about it in that sense, or as far as like thinking about your girl leaving you for another guy or her wanting to be with another guy, right? One of the main things that'll make another man steal your girl is the fact that you don't really have influence over your girl. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happens. See, if your woman gets stolen, and I'm putting these in quotes, right? What that means is that you don't really have that much influence over your chick. Now, I've said this a million times. You cannot control a woman, okay? You can't control her. The most you can do when it comes to you dealing with women is influencing her. You understand? Meaning upgrading her mind, influence her, getting her to see things the way you see it, getting her to be attached to you, stuff like that. You get to influence her, but you still ultimately don't control her. But what happens is that when you don't really have a strong enough influence on your woman, it's easy for another guy to swoop in and get her, right? So what I find funny is this, and I always say this when, you know, dudes, they call up, or, you know, I'll be in like conversation with dudes that try to, you know, think that, or they think they know the game and all of that, and they have a girlfriend and shit. And I always say, bro, they think they're special. They're like, my girl wouldn't do that. My girl wouldn't leave me for some random dude. My girl. And I say, okay, well, listen, bro, how about you give me your girl's number? Every time when I ask a guy to give me the number of his girlfriend or his wife or whoever he with, he start bitching up. I'm like, if you so sure that your girl ain't gonna, you know, fuck around with another dude or leave you or whatever, just give me your girl's number. Let's test it out. Let's see what's going on, right? Now, what happens is that a lot of dudes don't want to do this. Now, the reason why is because, one, they're actually scared that she's gonna like leave them because, you know, they're insecure or they don't really see. And this is the funny part I always find funny, right? This is what I find funny. People always be like, oh, well, this wouldn't happen or that wouldn't happen. But when you put it to the test, they're scared to put it to the test, right? So let's put it to the test. Give me your girl's number and let's see. Now, the only reason you're nervous is because somewhere in the back of your mind, you understand what I'm saying? You think she's going to do something. You think the other guy's going to get at her. Or let's say I say to you, give me her number. You scared that, oh, I'm going to get at her. You're like, oh, I ain't giving Mr. Locario my girl's number because he's going to try to, right? She gonna fuck with him. See, the reason why you think that is because you don't really have influence over your chick. Now, again, there's no 100% guarantee that your girl's not gonna fuck with another dude. But the more influence you have when it comes to your chick, right, the less likely another dude could just swoop in and get your chick. The reason why the other guy can get your chick is because you have no influence, right? She doesn't feel really attached to you. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that when that guy talks to your girl, right? For example, let's say your girl is at a party with her friends or something, or just, at some random place with maybe one of her friends or some shit, and some dude tries to holler and all that other stuff, right? And you're in a monogamous relationship. What happens is that anytime your girl steps out on you, fucks with another guy, cheats on you, do any of that type of shit, all that really means is that she's saying the cheating or the fucking with of the other guy is way more valuable to her than keeping your relationship. Right? Because what happens is if she fucks with the guy, there's a chance that you'll find out, right? And then there's a chance that y'all could break up. So basically she's saying, I don't give a fuck if this nigga break up with me, or she's saying fucking with this new dude is worth the breakup because I'd rather be with the new dude. I see more value in the new dude, right? And the reason why she see more value in the new dude is because you don't have that much influence on her. You understand? See, a lot of times there's this thing where guys have this sort of like illusion that women don't cheat as much as men, or women aren't gonna just hop on another dick like that. They're not like that, right? Women do that, but at the same time, women a lot of times think twice before cheating. They think twice before stepping out. Now, the reason why they think twice is because it's harder for a woman to get a man that actually gives a fuck about her. You understand? I'm gonna say it again. It's hard for a woman to get a man to give a fuck about her, right? Women know guys want to fuck them, but it's hard for them to find a guy to give a shit. You understand? Who actually wants to keep seeing them, being with them and all that other stuff, right? So now you're that guy. So imagine you're that guy who it's hard for her to get the guy you are. And then she says, you know what? I'm willing to risk this situation that I know is hard to get to fuck with some new nigga. That means that she doesn't see that much value in the situation she has with you. Because if she saw the value she had in the situation with you, she would think twice. You understand? And because she's so easily swayed to fuck with the other dude, you understand? Even though there's the risk of her losing you, what she's saying is that I see more value in fucking with the other guy. But the reason why she sees more value with fucking with the other guy is because you don't have that much influence on your chick. And so whenever you don't have that much influence on your girl, it's easy for another dude to fuck with her and grab her up and get shit popping. You understand? It's really that simple. It's really that simple. See, what's funny? What's interesting, right? So, I'm non-monogamous, right? So I'm in an open marriage. I have a wife. I have a girlfriend, right? And, I've been with my wife for damn near 15 something years, right? How come no guy has stole her from me yet in 15 years? Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Let's think about that for a second. Just think about that for a second. I mean, let's just think about that. You know what I'm saying? See, the reason why is because I have influence, guys. You gotta understand this. So y'all think Y'all think my wife hasn't met a guy who has more looks, money, and status than me? Really? Huh? You think my wife hasn't met a guy who, you know, I mean, listen, I'm fine as shit, right? I am. I mean, I don't want to brag, but goddamn, I'm sexy as a motherfucker. But you think she hasn't found a dude that is better looking than me, has a better body than me, has more money than me? You think she hasn't? I listen. I've seen some of the guys. Some of the guys are the guys that you would consider the Chads and Tyrones, right? Now, what's funny is some of these dudes actually wanted to like be with her like that. Want some, you know, like I don't know all the details, but I've known she's told me some things, and I'm like, this shit is hilarious. I've seen some text messages. I'm like, this shit is hilarious. So she could have left at any time. But the thing is that I have influence over her. You understand? To the point of this, where I could tell her, right? Let's say for just sake of argument, let's go down this road, guys. Let's just do it, right? Let's just do it.
Do it!
You know what I'm saying?
Just do it!
Let's just do it, right? Raymond said, talk your shit. So listen, let's say you saw my wife or my girl, right? And you were like, man, I want to get with her. I have so much influence, I could tell her not to fuck with you, ever. I could tell her not even to look in your direction. And she'll do it. You understand? But that's because I have so much influence on her. Now, I'm not a fucking, cock blocker, hater. I don't cuff the pussy. So, you know, I'm most likely not going to do that depending on the guy. Like there's some guys I'm like, nah, you ain't fucking with that nigga. But in general, whatever. But what I'm saying is I have that much influence where I could tell her no and she won't fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? But some of you guys are with women who you can't tell them shit. And y'all supposed to be monogamous. You understand? Exactly, Joe John. That's exactly what I said earlier. You just got in here. I said, so no one can steal anyone. People go on their own volition. Exactly. I agree. But this is what I'm saying. The more influence you have, the less likely your girl is going to be fucking with the other dude. You understand? See, your girl's going to have temptations. She's going to see guys she's interested in. But what happens is a woman has a choice to make. She says, I can either stay with this guy who I see as valuable, or I can get with this new guy who wants to fuck with me. Now, if I get with this new guy who wants to fuck with me, I may lose this valuable thing. This is why they think twice about it. This is why if you've ever been in a situation where you met a woman, and this happens more often than not, you met a woman who has a boyfriend or husband or some shit, and you try to get at her, you can still get at her, but a lot of times it takes a little bit of effort to get at her in certain situations because she's thinking, I want to fuck with you, but I got a husband or a boyfriend, and shit, you know, I don't know if I want to fuck up my situation with my husband or boyfriend. You understand? So this is why you got that little friction there. You understand? But the more influence you have over your girl, the harder it's going to be for the other guy to fuck with her, to get her. The less influence you have over your girl, the easier it is for the guy to get at her. Because the less value she sees in you, that means that she doesn't really give that much of a fuck about losing you. I'm gonna say it again. The less value she sees in you, right? That means that she just really don't give a fuck about losing you. She's like, well, yeah, I love you. You understand? We've been together. You're my man, but I don't really respect you like that. You understand? She's like, I'm already running the relationship. She's like, I'm already the best thing that has ever happened to you. You ain't never get no bad bitch like me. So fuck you. You understand? Like I'm the one settling right here. That's what she's thinking. So then when she sees a dude who she actually wants, she's like, well, there's the guy I actually want, which is right here, and here's you. You understand? I want this motherfucker, and here's you. And you're like, you all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you provide me some security and shit, you know, you're there for me and all that. So I don't really want to lose you, but I'm gonna probably fuck with this guy over here. So that guy's going to steal your girl because you ain't got no fucking influence. See, a lot of y'all think just because a woman is with you, right? Y'all think because she's with you, that means she's with you. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes a chick could be with you and not be with you. I'm gonna say that again. Sometimes a chick could be with you and not be with you. You understand? So understand that you're gonna have guys who it's gonna be easy for them to fucking fuck with your girl. Right? See, I might have to do a whole like bad boy membership program on how to really influence your chick, how to really get your chick's mind heavy. You understand what I'm saying? Because what it is that she has to actually really see value in you. You understand what I'm saying? Like she has to really see value in you. Like she has to feel like, you know, I don't know how the fuck my life will be without this nigga. That's how she gotta feel. She gotta feel like she's lucky to be with you. You understand? Mr. Hoop Fan, he said, who would want a chick in an open relationship aside from the boning of her? That's an interesting question. I'm glad you asked that. Let me put you under some game. Let me put you under some fucking game. Listen, I'm about to blow your fucking mind right now. I'm about to blow your mind. Seriously, you probably never heard this before, but I'm about to blow your mind. See, what you have to understand is, and women know this, they see this and they understand this, but men kind of don't really know this. They don't notice this, right? A person, man or woman, I'm saying it again, a person, man or woman, who is in a relationship and who's in a good relationship, like a healthy relationship, is always more attractive than a single person. I'm saying it again. A man or woman who is in a relationship, a healthy relationship, is always more attractive than a single person, than a person who's single. Always. Let me break it down. So what happens is this, right? If I'm in an open relationship and the relationship I have with the woman I'm with is successful, whether it's my girlfriend, wife, or whatever, right? If you meet my girl, what you're doing is you're meeting my girl and she's a girl who's already in a relationship. So what does that mean? That means that she knows how to be in a relationship. Follow me here. She knows how to be in a relationship because she's already in one. She's in an open relationship. So that means that there's something within her and about her that knows how to treat a man. You follow me here? So what happens is that you get with this girl like, oh, she's in an open relationship. I'm going to get to hit. That's going to be awesome. So you up there, you fucking this chick in an open relationship. You understand? This shit going on. You understand? Y'all doing all this shit. Oh, God. All of that shit's happening. Oh, God. That's y'all right there fucking. Right? So y'all fucking. And then you like, damn, what? You're like, why the fuck do I like this girl so much? right? Y'all fucking, you fuck her again, y'all hanging out, you fucking and shit. You're like, why do I like this girl so much? You know why you like her? Because she got a fucking man, dude. That's why you like her. Because she knows how to be with a man. Do you understand? Versus the chick who's single, who most likely don't know how to be with a man. That's why she's single. You understand? She's not single by choice. She's single because she can't get a man. Because if she could get a man, she would have had one. You understand what I'm saying? But so what happens is if you meet a girl who's in an open relationship, or even a girl who has a boyfriend and they're in a monogamous relationship, right? What happens is that because that girl is already in a relationship, knowing how to have a relationship, when you're interacting with her, you're interacting with a woman who knows how to be in a relationship. So she's already been in the situation, or she's in the situation now. So what you're doing is that you're having that interaction with her and you're liking her because she's the type of woman who knows how to do that type of relationship. You see what I'm saying? It's real simple. This is why a lot of times you meet girls who have boyfriends, right? And you're like, damn, this shorty was bad and she was real cool and pleasant. You ever notice the chicks? There's a lot of times, if you notice, if you're paying attention, women who have boyfriends, when you approach them and holler at them and talk to them and they reject you a lot of times the women who have boyfriends, they're very pleasant when they reject you. You understand? They're just cool as shit a lot of times. Not all, but most of the time. And that's because they have a man already. You understand what I'm saying? It's because they have a man. That's what happens. See, the person in the relationship is always more attractive, right, than the person who's single. You understand? That's how it goes. Because the person's in a relationship, they are, the man or woman is experiencing having a relationship, being able to relate to the opposite sex. You understand? If they're straight, right? So when you get with that girl or talk to that girl, she already knows how to relate to the opposite sex in a way that shows that she's the type of woman who knows how to be in a relationship, and that's attractive. You understand? John H. said only people with deep-seated issues need relationships. Oh my God. John H., what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I can't even. Real J says, so what she's in a relationship, that doesn't mean I guess you're saying that doesn't mean she knows how to be in a relationship. You're saying it like being in a relationship by default makes the woman of a higher standard. You're not understanding what I'm saying, Real J. What I'm saying is the fact that she's in a relationship, right? Like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. If you meet a woman who's been married for, let's say, 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, and then she got divorced, right? If you get with that woman, right, most likely you'll have a better relationship, long-term situation with her than a woman who's been single and just jumping into our relationship every few months to a year. Because the woman who's been with her man for 15 something years, that means she has 15 years of experience being in a relationship. You get it? So what happens is that when a person is already in a relationship, they are literally experiencing having a relationship now. So like I said, if the relationship is healthy, I'm not talking about a bullshit ass relationship where they fighting and doing a whole bunch of crazy shit and they're all over the place. I'm talking about a healthy relationship where the people are happy in the relationship. You understand? I'm talking about those people. When you come across those people, they are more attractive because they are already in the relationship. This is why women love married men. This is why women love guys who are in relationships already. You understand? You said, but she's divorced. She's not in a relationship no more. So she's single. That's not what you said. No, I was using that as an example. I'm saying if you meet a single woman who's been in a relationship for 15 years and she got divorced. What I'm saying is, if you got with her because she has 15 years of experience in a relationship, right? She's more likely to be the type of woman that you would have a better relationship with because she has relationship experience. What I'm saying also is that when a person is in a relationship right now, they are experiencing the relationship right now. So if a person's been with someone for two or 3 years and they're in a relationship right now and the relationship is healthy and happy, if you met that girl, you'd be attracted to her because she knows how to deal with men. What I'm talking about when I say single people, I'm talking about a motherfucker that's been single for like 5, 6, 7, 8 years. You understand what I'm saying? Their longest relationship was 7 months. That type of person is not as attractive as a person who's in a relationship right now or who's been in a relationship for 10, 15 years and knows how to be in a relationship. Get it? Got it? It's real simple. This is not rocket science. It's not rocket science. So, but the thing is, a lot of people, they don't understand this. They don't realize this. They don't realize this, right? But that was a good question though, because that's something that I actually wanted to talk about too before I was going to do a whole video on that. But that's a good point where what happens is that when you are in a relationship, you're always going to be more attractive than, and again, healthy, happy relationship, you're always going to be more attractive. You understand? So that's what it is. But let's take some calls. If you guys want to call up, the caller number is 20. I said 20. I'm looking at the fucking 201 number. The caller number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. So let's go to 201. Let's get to your call. 201 was popping. Who this? You. 201 going once, going twice. All right.
Get out of here, you damn nigga.
All right. So guys, call the number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the thing, man. And this is the thing, guys. You know, you can't 100% stop your girl from fucking with another dude. It's just impossible. What I'm telling you is that the more on point you are and the more influence you have over your chick, that is, gonna make your girl want to keep fucking with you and not be so susceptible to another guy trying to take her away from you. You understand? Body, you said how to have influence over your girl. Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna do a whole bad boy membership on that. So this is why you guys need to get up on that membership, people. But I'll give you guys, a little something on this show real quick. I'll tell you a little something. You know what I'm saying? I will tell you a little something. So one of the things that you can do, right, to have influence over your girl, right, is you have to be, and this is just the simple shit, right? One of the simplest things you can do to have influence over your girl is be consistent. You understand? And when I say consistent, what I mean is consistent all the way around. Consistent with, being there. Consistent with, your words and actions. You understand what I'm saying? Consistent with just overall how you present yourself in the relationship. You understand? So, for example, when I say consistency, you being there, what I mean is that if you're dating a chick, let's say you've been dating a chick or whatever, because when I talk about vetting a girl, 12 to 18 months, right? What does that mean? That means that you've been consistently fucking with this girl for 12 to 18 months, right? Now, with that though, also is this, is not only are you consistent with time, you're consistent with what you're saying and doing. You understand? Meaning that if you say you're going to do something, you do it. You understand? So what she's going to see is, oh, damn, every time this motherfucker says something, he does it. Every time he says he's going to, be about this, he's being about that. He's not just talking shit. He doesn't flip-flop. You understand? He's about what the fuck he's about. You understand? So you're being consistent in what you're saying and what you're doing, and you're being consistent with that. Right? And this is the funny part. This sounds simple, but most guys don't know how to do this shit. And what the consistency brings is a sense of stability. You understand? It brings a sense of comfortability too for the chick. And that comfortability is part of the thing that makes her hesitant to stray off, even if she's tempted. You understand? Because what it is that consistency, she's like, damn, am I willing to give up this consistency just for some new dick real quick over here? You understand? Am I willing to give up all of this consistency and comfort for that? Now, some of them would. Some of them will do it and they'll be slick with it, and if she's good at this, you never find out. You understand? But as far as that's her cheating. But as far as the guy taking her away, or her going to the guy, I should say, right? That's most likely not going to happen if you're consistent. You understand? That's most likely not going to happen, because what's essentially going on is because if she leaves you for the new guy, what she's essentially saying is, I have this consistency here, right? And I'm going to gamble this consistency to get with a nigga who I don't even know is going to be consistent. You understand? You understand? So I'm telling you, it's crazy. But let's go to 201 again. 201, what's popping? Who this?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Did you donate?
No, I'm going to though.
Oh, you be killing me, bro. That's what you do. I'm going to hang up, and then I want you to hit the top of the chat, donate, and then call right back. All right? Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. So, guys, make sure you hit that donate button at the top. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that donate button at the top. You feel me? Deshaun Taylor, you said, I thought they get bored with consistency. Yeah, they can get bored with consistency. But that's why you got to also put some spontaneity in it too. See, consistency is necessary for a relationship to happen. You can't have it without it. But you also don't want to be way too predictable all the time. See, predictability is actually good in a relationship to a certain extent, because predictability brings comfort. Comfort needs to happen in the relationship. Unless you're have mental issues and you're addicted to drama and all of that, you want some of that comfort in there, right? But the thing is, you don't want to be just doing the same thing over and over and over again, because then it can get boring. So it's a balance. It's always a balance with all this shit. You see what I'm saying? Will, you said how can you make a girl not cheat on you? You can't. I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the one to bring the bad news to you. But there is no way to 100% guarantee that a girl won't cheat. It's not going to happen. What I'm saying is that there are things that you can have in place when you're dealing with chicks, and ways you can go about it where it's less likely to where she's going to cheat. That's all I'm saying. Not 100%. We're going to go to 201 and then 646. So 201, what's popping, bro?
Hey, what's up? So I got a problem, right?
Hold on. Did you donate?
Where do I donate at though? Like, I'm trying to figure out where I send the money at.
Are you watching the live stream?
No, I'm on a phone call.
Okay, so go on the live stream. Go watch the live stream. At the top of the chat, it has a donate button, and you click on the donate button.
It's on Instagram?
No, it's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. Go to YouTube, Mr. Locario. Go to YouTube, hit the button.
All right.
It's right there, and then call right back. All right.
All right.
All right, my brother. All right, let's go to 646. 646 was popping. Who this?
It's Shia from Brooklyn. What's up?
Shia, what's going on, fam? Did you donate?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What's going on? What's popping?
Yeah, you said I had a kind of I needed to understand something you said earlier.
Mm.
So you said that a guy in a relationship is more attractive than a guy that's not in a relationship.
Yes, always.
Well, but here's a question. Here's a question with that. Doesn't it depend what type of relationship? For example, because there's some guys in a relationship and they become so comfortable with that one woman that they're not really practicing being attractive, and you know they still not practicing talking to other women or flirting. So then they have this energy where it's like they don't have that. You know what I'm saying? That kind of player energy.
Right. But
so what about that? Because I felt like I was in a relationship before and I lost all my game. Like it wasn't better for me.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can do this. Is what I'm saying. You can slack and then lose that edge. That always can happen. But what I'm saying is that if a woman meets you, right, what happens is that the fact that you're in a relationship, because like, for example, if you're in a relationship, right, you go to a bar, me and you go to a bar and shit, right, and we chilling and there's some bad chicks or whatever, and we just start talking and flirting to girls. That energy of you wanting to talk to women will still be there. You're going to still want to flirt and still want to talk to a hot chick, right? But you got a girl though. So what happens is that the fact that you have a girl, you understand, and you're consistent with that girl, right? And you know how to be in a relationship, right? That's going to make you more attractive to that woman, because even if you talking to her, you're like, yeah, I got a girlfriend. The fact that and she's like, oh, how long have you been together? Oh, 2 years. The fact that you're a guy, because think about this. Imagine she was already attracted to you before you told her that. And then now that you told her that, you're even more attractive, because in her mind, even subconsciously, all it's saying is, damn, this guy, he, I like this dude. And he knows how to fucking commit. That's all that's the only thing that they're seeing and feeling. He knows how to commit. Therefore, you are attractive, period. You understand what I'm saying? This is why women can get with a guy who you would consider a beta male and still be somewhat satisfied, because that guy can commit. He's willing to marry her. He's willing to stay with her. He's willing to stick with her. You see what I'm saying? And that's what happens with a lot of women, is that they get guys who they see that are willing to actually commit, right? You see what I'm saying? So even though she's attracted to the guy who's, like she's sexually attracted to the guy that she wants to hook up with for that one night stand and all that other stuff, that also happens too. But what I'm saying is that when you're in a relationship, right, what the relationship represents is the thing that's attractive to the opposite sex. So even if you don't say it, it's just the way that you interact with them subconsciously that's going to make them feel that. Because if you talk to a new girl, that slacking energy you have with your actual girlfriend's not going to be there when you're talking to her anyway. You see what I'm saying? But the fact that you are in a relationship, you're still bringing that vibe to the situation anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that your even your whole demeanor when you're talking to her is going to be different. So for example, imagine you're in a relationship and another nigga's single, and he let's say just for sake of argument, he hasn't fucked the girl in 3 months. You just fucked your girl yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? Who you think is going to be more relaxed in the situation? You, because you just fucked your girl yesterday, while this nigga, he ain't fucking 3 months. You understand what I'm saying? So he's going to be giving off a whole different vibe than you. You see what I'm saying? And the only reason you're giving off that vibe because you got a chick. You see what I'm saying? So even if, and this is what I'm saying, even if you didn't have a girlfriend, but you was fucking a bunch of girls, just like how we say, when a guy fucks a bunch of girls, he's more cool, calm, and collected. Why? Because he's fucking a bunch of girls, which means he is in relationship with those 4 or 5 girls he's fucking, right? It's not a long-term relationship. It's short-term. It's like a hooking up relationship, but he's still in some sort of relationship. So because he's in a relationship, what happens is when he talks to other girls or interacts with other women, they can feel that energy because that guy has a different type of energy and he knows how to interact with women. So this is why, because he knows how to interact with women, that woman is going to be more attracted to him versus a guy who's doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it all connects back and forth to that shit. You see what I'm saying?
All right. I mean, the way you explained that, I understand it a little bit better. But yeah.
Yeah, man. Any other questions?
All right. Yeah. Yes, it did.
Got it. You say you got another. Okay, cool. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. So let's go to 201 again. 201. What's popping? Who this?
It's Jaden.
What's going on? You back, my brother?
Yeah, I donated.
Appreciate it, brother. That's what I'm talking about. So you made the kids happy. What's going on? What's good?
All right, so I'm in college. I'm 21, and my girl is in college too. But like we're not together. But like we got like a history. Like we've been together for we dated for 2 years, but we broke up over like something really stupid. So she go to school in Brooklyn, and I'm still back in the hometown. And I'm trying to like I don't know like what to do to stop her from. I don't know if she's out there talking to the guy. Like I know she's a very attractive girl, so I know like is dudes out there going after her every day probably. But I just don't know. I don't know like what the status of our relationship is at this moment in time. But like I don't want her to be with nobody else.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. I must have missed this. So this is your girlfriend you're talking about?
She's not my girl, but she's like my girl. Like we're together, but it's not like a.
No. It's either she your girlfriend or she not your girlfriend. So is she your girlfriend or just a girl you fucking?
Just the girl I'm fucking.
Okay, so she's a girl you fucking, and you say she's going away to college?
Yeah.
And what you worried about?
I don't want her to be fucking with nobody else.
Why?
Because I want her to be my girl again.
Wait, okay. So she was your girl before?
Yeah.
And then now, so what made y'all break up?
Well, she said that it didn't. Wait, it's like a hold up.
Wait, hold on. Wait. How long were y'all boyfriend and girlfriend for?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, so y'all met when y'all were 19. How old is she?
She a year younger than me.
Okay, so she was what? So you was 19, she was 18. Y'all first got together. Okay, and y'all were together for 2 years, right? And then okay, and so y'all broke up. Why?
She basically didn't feel like She basically felt like I was gonna get tired of her. That's what she said. She basically felt like that's what she said. She felt like in 2 years I wasn't gonna. She said she's basically saying like 2 years from now she don't think that I would be able to be loyal to her or just to hang around. She thought eventually I was gonna get bored and leave, or like so she thought that being friends would like preserve their relationship or whatever like that.
Right.
That's what she said.
Okay, and so now I want to ask you. What? Okay, so now y'all broke up or whatever, but y'all still fuck around. Y'all still be hooking up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now why do you want? So you want her to be your girlfriend again, or no?
I do.
Okay, why?
I mean, like, I've been in relationships before, but I really feel like this is like this the one I could like. I really see myself being where it's been for the long run.
Really? Why? I'm trying to like give me some reasons.
Cause she is incredibly smart. She's beautiful. Like she got a really nice body. She has goals. She has very big like goals for herself.
Okay.
Like
all right. So like okay. So now let's say for example, let's say she says, okay, cool. We could be together, but I need to go to college first and get my back blown out real quick, and then I'm gonna come back. Are you cool with that?
Nah.
Why not?
Because I feel like then it would have been just an excuse for her to go out and start fucking other dudes when she could have just said that from the jump, and she wouldn't have to, like she didn't have to say that faulty excuse. If she really wanted to go out and do that, she could have said that from the jump.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. If she says to you, I'm gonna go to college, but I'm not gonna fuck nobody and I'm gonna just keep to myself, but you also can't fuck nobody. You gonna wait for her and not fuck around on her?
I don't know.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Okay, so why can't you not fuck other girls? If she gonna, like, how come you want her to not fuck other guys, but you can fuck other girls?
Well, I feel like since I'm not the one who ended the relationship, like, I mean, I know it's dumb, but I feel like I'm not the one who wanted it to end. I feel like, I don't know, like.
No, but I'm just saying hypothetically, would you stop fucking other girls and wait for her? That's all I'm asking.
I would.
Why?
Because I love her.
Oh,
and
man. Damn. Listen, hold on. I gotta hit the button for you. I'm gonna tell you something because you're young. I'm gonna tell you because you're young, right? So you said you said you like her because she's smart, right?
And
what else?
We both. She like my best friend. Like we were really close friends before we got together too. So like.
Right. Okay. So she's like your best friend. What else she do for you? What does she do for you?
Well, I play basketball, and she basically like she supports me and like in what I do.
Okay.
She prays for me. She buys me stuff.
Okay. So let me ask you this question: do you think that you can find another girl who's going to do that same exact shit?
I mean, I know the world is big. Like, there's a lot of girls out there, so I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say like she's the only girl, but
right.
But what you call it? I just feel like this is like she's really special, and I feel like this is somebody I shouldn't let go.
Listen, listen. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I actually got some exclusive audio of your girl at college. This is her right here. That's her in college, bro. And that's the guy right here fucking her, bro. That's what's gonna happen, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen when your girl go to college. You know this, right?
Yeah.
It's the thing, bro. I just want you to understand something. You're young. I've been exactly where you're at, bro. I'm twice your age. I'm 40 years old, bro. I was 21 one time. You understand? And I understand what you're going through because I've been in them situations where I thought this girl was the love of my life and I love her and I want to be with her and all this other crazy stuff. What I'm trying to explain to you is that you're young, right? You got time. There's a lot of different girls. Now, I'm not saying to never see this girl or y'all don't kick it or whatever. Y'all can still see each other and hang out and get together and all that other stuff. What I'm telling you, bro, is do not be naive to think that this girl is not going to be fucking other guys. And this is probably why she broke up with you, because she probably didn't want to cheat because she knew she was going to fuck other guys. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why she broke it off, because she don't want to cheat. So she's like, let me break it off with you. So when I go to college, it's a clean slate and I can have my fun. You understand? Because when chicks go to college, bro, nigga, they fucking. You understand what I'm saying? So don't think
I'm in college too, so I know how it goes, but I don't.
That's what I'm saying. So either you're gonna have to accept the fact that she's gonna be fucking and keep fucking with her if you want to just hook up with her and do your thing, right? Well, what I suggest is this is what I would do if I was you. But this is just me. I would say you find other girls to fuck with, still fuck with her. just on some regular shit, some light shit. And then what's gonna happen is this: if y'all meant to be together and y'all have that connection, then over time, right? Y'all will make it work. But right now, y'all young, and especially she's a year younger than you, so that means she's 20, bro. She's in the prime of her life where she's ready to get dick down, bro. This is like the time when they want to make it happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
So don't, I'm telling you, you can't. It's just part of the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's part of the situation. So I would say, bro, just have fun with other women and also have fun with her, but don't take it too seriously at this time. Because if y'all keep knowing each other, and let's say in like 6 or 7 years, when you're 27, 28 years old, right? And she's, 27 or 26 or 27 years old, right? And y'all still rock with each other, right? And you say, damn, well, we've been rocking with each other for a minute, and she's like, you're the only motherfucker that was on point, and you're like, yo, you're the only chick that I was actually feeling. Then at that point, cool, let's make it happen. But right now, y'all young. You feel what I'm saying? And she gonna go to college and get her fuck on, and you should be out here getting your fuck on too, or just doing you. You feel what I'm saying? But at you on this young shit, like I know y'all want this Romeo and Juliet type of fucking like, and I guess that's a bad example because they killed themselves, but you don't want this like Cinderella type shit. It's, you know what I'm saying, that fairy tale Disney shit. That's not how it's usually gonna go. You understand what I'm saying? So I would just say, bro, just have your fun. You can't stop her from fucking other niggas. She gonna fuck other dudes if she want, and that's what it's gonna be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, my brother. Keep your head up, man. Keep me posted, bro. Let me know what happens, all right?
All right, got you.
All right, peace. Man, whew. Tim, it's you said Cinderella cheated too. Yo, it's crazy, man. Listen, let me tell you something. Some dudes really like, listen, if you want one girl and you want that special chick and all that other stuff, I get it. I know everybody not the same. Everybody's like, you know what I'm saying? I understand this, guys. I understand. See, April's like, oh, that's so sweet. I'm just like, man, I be feeling so bad because I was there, man. I was there back in the day when I was like, man, I love her. She's just so amazing and she's the one. And I was there. Listen, men are super romantic with this shit. You understand? Women, listen, women are the true players out in this bitch. Y'all don't understand this. We're the romantic motherfuckers. We're the one that want to do all the rose petals and shit and roll out the red carpet for her. And like, it's us. It's not the women. It's us. Women be utilizing us for shit. Okay, I'm gonna just get him to buy this, pay my rent. I'm gonna get this motherfucker here. I'm gonna marry this simp right here. Like, women be calculated with they shit. You know when I knew that women were full of shit? Let me tell you when I knew women were full of shit. I'm gonna tell you. I knew women were full of shit when I realized that women will, in a lot of cases, use men for dick. That's when I realized women are full of shit. Because women are like, oh, I want this romance, and I want the flowers and the candy and the romance. And I'm not saying they don't. But a lot of times, listen, man, women use dudes for dick. Listen, let me tell you something. Women look at us like objects. It's funny. I'm telling you, it's interesting how women are like, oh, you guys just look at us as sex objects, right? Women look at men as everything objects. Do you understand what I'm saying? We look at women as sex objects. Women look at men as everything objects. He's you know, he's the sex object, he's the money object, the security object. You understand what I'm saying? All of that shit. All of that shit. He's the attention object. I'm telling you, men are the fucking romantic motherfuckers. This is like, dudes, it's crazy. It's crazy. But let's go to some more calls real quick. I'm just like, man. We're gonna go to 253 412 513 and 713. 253, what's popping? Who's this? 253. 253 going once. 253 going twice.
Right here.
You.
Right here.
What's going on?
Here.
What up?
Yeah, I donated cash out. What's good, Lucario?
What's up? What up? Appreciate it.
Hey, can you hear me? Hey, what's good, man? Hey, it's almost depressing listening to all these guys talk about their lady issues and this and that, but I wanted to come out with a different angle. So, I know that you obviously do agree with Ron Wills because you did have him on the Game Kings. But do you personally actually believe that a woman will fuck you off of the shoes that you're wearing alone?
Oh, yes.
Or what is your belief on that, please expand?
Oh, of course, bro. Yes, listen. A chick will fuck you off your arms alone. Do you understand what I'm saying? Ask me how I know. You understand? Listen, there's so many different reasons why a chick is gonna have sex with you. You understand? Or be sexually attracted to you. You understand? So you can have some nice ass shoes, and that ups your appearance, which ups your sexual attraction or your sex appeal. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the thing. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's all about sex appeal. The sex appeal is the thing that makes the chick want to fuck you. There's a lot of stuff that happens as far as sex appeal is concerned that you can work on to make yourself more sexually appealing. You understand?
So absolutely. When you look at the body game aspect, because I like to think of it from a Ron Wills perspective, in comparison, when you're looking at it, where do you believe that the body game lays in attraction as a whole?
Well, the thing is this, you got to understand something. Like if you have a fit body, nice body, healthy body or whatever, right? What happens is that this part of a woman's like natural, you understand what I'm saying? Like energy that's going to want that to be all up in her. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like it's like survival of the fittest. She wants the fittest, strongest, sexually attractive, dominant dude to impregnate her. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is if you're the type of guy with that type of body, right, that's going to make her attracted to you sexually. It's the same thing as this. Like you might have seen women who you thought were like okay in the face, but they have a banging ass body. You understand? Like her hips are crazy. So because her hips are crazy, that makes you want to fuck her. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same concept. You see what I mean? But what you got to understand is that people are attracted to different types of the same type of, I should say, like thing, meaning that you don't necessarily have to be a bodybuilder type looking nigga, but based off of your size and shape, right? If you're in good shape, because you could be a slim dude that's cut, and because you look like that, right? You look the best that your body can look, then that's going to make you more attractive to, right? It's going to make you more attractive to a wider range of women. You see what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Right. And I just wanted to confirm that. I know you spitting today. I didn't want to hold you up too long, my man, but I do appreciate you breaking that down for everybody.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, I'm a holla.
Salute, Locario.
Peace out. All right, so Big Papa 9 or Big Poppy 9 said, so do looks matter or not? See, I can't wait till my book come out. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait till my book come out because I have a book coming out called Looks Don't Matter. You feel what I'm saying? I got a whole book coming out, and that shit's gonna explain a lot of shit. And I'll say this real quick because I talked about this years and years ago. Saying looks matter and saying looks don't matter is both right. You understand what I'm saying? So what that means is that your looks matter in the sense that you can use your looks to attract. right? But you can also say looks don't matter because you can also attract where it had nothing to do with your looks. You see what I'm saying? So, for example, if I can say, think about this. If somebody says, well, does it matter to get like a master's degree in college or a degree in college to get a well-paid job, right? You say yes. Your degree matters for you to be able to get a job that's going to make you some good money. But then if somebody says, hey, does it even matter if you get a degree? You can also say, no, it don't fucking matter if you get a degree. You can still get a well-paid job without the fucking degree. You understand? So does it matter that you have a degree or does it not matter that you have a degree? They're both right. You can get the degree and get a well-paid job, or you could not have the degree and get a well-paid job. So it matters and it doesn't matter. Get it? You see what I'm saying? Guys be thinking it's one thing or the other. They think if you say looks matter, that means that if you say looks don't matter, that's wrong. And if you say looks don't matter, that means you're saying that saying looks matter doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So this is what you guys have to understand about the game. All of it matters. You understand? And at the same time, none of it matters. You see what I mean? So I'm telling you, this shit is deep. Y'all gotta understand how this shit go. You have to understand how this shit go. Because a woman could think you look good, right? And still not be sexually attracted to you and therefore not have sex with you. So what difference does it make that you look good? You see what I'm saying? Or a woman could think you're not even that good looking. She could think you're you're probably not even her type, but she could be sexually attracted to you. So in that case, your looks didn't matter because she still fucked you. You see? So it doesn't really make a difference. But let's get to some more of these calls real quick. We'll go to 412. 412, what's popping? Who's this?
Hi, Mr. Locario, that's Sushi.
Oh my goodness, I haven't heard from you in a minute, Sushi. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, so I got some progress report, and I need your opinion on it.
All right.
So last week last Thursday, I messed around with this woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
She came in and we had some sexual activity, right? There's no sexual intercourse, but
okay. I'm about to say, I'm like, let me find out you fucking. But go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, there's like hand stuff and there's mouth stuff, but there's no like vagina stuff, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so I just wanna tell you the whole story and see what's your
okay. So wait, hold on. So where you meet this girl at?
Oh yeah, so it's I'm in a club, right? It's a sex education club. She's the president.
Okay. So it's a club in your college?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you met her there, and then how'd you start? Where were y'all kissing? In your dorm room or some shit?
In my apartment, off campus. Yeah.
Okay. And so y'all were kissing and touching, and then so what happened when did you try to like have sex and she was just like, nah, I don't want to do it?
Well, she said she had some like vaginal spasm or something, and then she kind of like do that stuff.
Okay.
So just the hands and mouth. Huh?
Okay, so y'all just kissed? That was it?
No, the hands and mouth stuff. You know, she blew me.
Wait. So hold on. So she gave you head?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Let me find out. Yes, sir. Okay, there we go. Did you eat the box, Sushi?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh shit! Sushi's eating the box now. Okay. And then so you was eating the box, and then she said she don't want to do it. Are you serious? Like after that, she was like, she pulled up her pants and was like, "We're good."
No, but you know, before she came over to my apartment, she told me over text that she's fine with everything else, but just not vagina stuff.
Oh, so not penetration. Okay. All right. Well, listen, Sushi. Let me tell you something. I got to give you some a hand clap, because at least you're making progress. Oh, but hold on. G-Dog UK asked the $1 million question. Was she white though?
Yeah, she's white.
Oh shit! Listen, I'm loving it. For those who don't know, Sushi's obsessed with white women. For those who's first watching this, I don't want y'all thinking we bigging up white women like that. It's just Sushi is obsessed with white chicks. But anyway, listen, Sushi, you're doing good. You understand? Listen. All you got to do is find more women, bro. You listen, you're good. You understand what I'm saying? Do exactly what you did as far as getting this girl to your place. Just replicate that again. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. That's what you got to do, bro.
Yeah, so you got a couple questions. Do you think she's BSing with the vaginal spasm thing?
It could be. She could be BSing. She could be on some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Right. But what I would say to you is you should hit her up next time and be like, yo, come over and we need to do some smashing this time. You feel what I'm saying? Because
she told me that she doesn't have more time for like other. She says she has like the the main guy and then the side guys, and then she doesn't have more time for me.
So she said
the sex wasn't that great.
Hold on. So she said she got a main guy and a side guy.
Yeah, she got a main guy and a side guys.
Okay, sorry. So she got a whole roster going on. Okay, so listen, bro. Listen, just keep her. On I'm saying, like, keep her in the phone and just hit her up every once in a blue, and just get it popping. And whenever she's free, you could do that. But also talk to other women and fuck around with them. You understand what I'm saying? So whatever you did to get this girl back to your spot, whatever you say to her, say it's another girl, get them back to the spot, and then you'll have more girls who are gonna want to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? But Sushi, I'm proud of you, and keep the shit going, man. Appreciate the call. Let's give another hand clap to Sushi out this motherfucker. See, I want to point out that Sushi is on the Bad Boy membership. So Sushi went from complaining about women not getting any girls to getting girls back to his place and getting some dome. You understand? So when you work on the game, guys, this is the type of shit that could happen. But let's go to 513. 513, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's up? This is Steve. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, my brother. What's going on? Did you donate?
Hey, yeah, of course. Just sent that.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
All right, listen, man. Listen, I'm the dude. I sent you that email last week. It was about the chick that I was smashing for 7 years. And you did a video on it.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah. So what's good with you now?
Yeah. Nah, yeah. Well, you was like, you had questions because, and the whole issue was that you were saying was like, hey, I confused the chick.
Right. So what's going on with that now?
Right. Yeah. So the bottom line is, man, you were right. Here's the issue, though. The issue was that when I first got with the chick, I did take it slow, like not seeing her that much, all this other stuff, just smashing. That was it. This, that, the other. But then, to your point, it was like, this chick could be something else, So I was like, all right. So we went out a little bit more, and then I was actually involving her in my real estate business and stuff like that, slowly,
right,
but surely, type of thing. And the big kind of issue that I came up with, because I'm older, I'm around your age, you dig?
Right.
But the issue that I came up with, or the problem that I came up with, was I heard you and Miles say probably about a month or so ago was like, hey, chicks do not like going backwards, right?
Right.
But I forgot about that, right? Like, so I would keep doing my thing and whatever. But I was like, well, since this chick kind of is rolling up her sleeves and kind of putting in some work, then why don't I just demote her? Dig?
Right.
You know, so because majority of the chicks I deal with, dude, I have very low tolerance for BS. I'm kind of like Miles on that. And when they kind of fuck up, I give them the chop, right?
Right.
But for her, I was like, well, I don't want to give her the chop because she put in some of this, you know, some of this work with me and all this other stuff. So I didn't really feel right just totally cutting her off.
Right.
So that's kind of like how I got myself in the trap. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah, you did. So anyway, but long story short is that, you know, it was 9 months of silence. When I said I put her on 9 months of silence, it was only one-way communication. She'll keep texting and calling, and I didn't say anything to the broad, you know. And the I guess the reason why I'm calling now, I don't know if you addressed this early in your stream here, because I just kind of logged on a few minutes ago, was about the homeboy piece, right? So I had, like, you know, this guy that I'm somewhat cool with, you know what I mean, this, that, the other, but at the same time, though, you know, he's shown before this event that he was hungry, and after other people's like little screw abouts or whatever, and even though nobody is you know, cuffed or stamped or branded, like that's not really my broad, you know, and I'm always like, hey, go ahead if you want to do your thing. I just wanted you to speak a little bit on the sneaky part of it, because it's kind of like, dude ain't, when he see me, it ain't really the same hi bye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me
Hey,
so for the guy, so everybody listening, so this guy, what he's saying is that he sent me an email, and it was with this chick that he was messing with for like on and off for 7 years. And I was saying he was confusing her because he was sort of giving her a little bit of boyfriend energy, but they not really together and all this other shit. And then one of his boys allegedly tried to holler at her, and he was like, look, I don't really care if niggas holler at the chicks I'm fucking with, but just let me know. But he didn't let him, you know, him know. But also he stopped fucking with the girl for like 9 months, right? So the thing is this, and this is what I said in the video too, is that, you know, if you stop fucking with a girl for a while, and this is what I was talking about with consistency. If you stop fucking with a girl, and this is not your girlfriend, this wasn't necessarily leading anywhere specifically, then what's going to happen is that because she could have told him, your boy, that y'all not fucking around no more. You understand what I'm saying? So then if she tells your boy you're not fucking around, right? Then if they actually made something happen, then it was just off the premise of that. So we don't know. But also, like I said, she could have been telling you that just to get you jealous, and that could have been something that never happened. You see what I'm saying? So did you ever talk to your boy about this?
Well, yeah. Well, to answer your question, you did mention that in the video, so I'll keep this really short. And here's what had happened, right? So I had ran into her after she had like texted me, said, hey, yo, the boy's hollering, this, that, the other. I ran into her and I like, you know, played it real cool and all this other stuff. But one thing I said was, I was like, oh, for real? I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, that's cool. I was like, for real, he did that? She's like, yeah. I was like, all right, I got to talk to him about that. Just so I make sure I talk to him about that specifically. Let me see the text messages on the phone that he sent you. This broad took a minute and a half trying to quote unquote look for the messages, right? And then showed me, it was like, oh, it ain't even in here. I don't know where they went. So I already done canceled this broad, long story short. But also the fact that she didn't show me the messages, right, kind of tells me that was some damning evidence on her end and probably his end. So anyway, so that's the point. So I really feel that, yeah, let's just go for the sake of this discussion that he did do that. My question is, have you ever dealt with that, dealing with chicks where dudes would try to like swoop in on your, or not your girl, but somebody you messing with, but then there would be real funny style about it? Because, you know, for me, I just don't like the deception part of it. It's kind of like if somebody was like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, et cetera, cool. Right. But don't act like it ain't what it is. That's the problem I have.
Well, this is the thing though. This is the problem with the whole situation though, is that you gotta have some structure in order to really have an issue with the situation. So the problem is that your situation that you had with the girl was all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? So because it's all over the place, then it's hard for there to be any structure for there to be any conversation about anything. So the thing is that it's not really a behind your back thing because there wasn't no structure in the situation. You see what I'm saying? So if you was in a situation where, let's say, this was a girl you were fucking with who was probably going to end up being your girl, and y'all were being consistent and y'all was seeing each other like every week and all this other stuff, and then your boy came through and tried to holler and then say, then that's a different story. But remember, you didn't see her for 9 months, my dude. You see what I'm saying? So that whole 9 months of silence, it's all fair game at that point. Do you see what I'm saying? So so that's what I'm saying. He's not necessarily going behind your back if the situation was, because remember, because the thing is, it's either this: she didn't have the messages, which meant she was lying, or she did have the messages, which meant something actually happened, but it was probably more than she actually told you. So it could have been a situation where they smashed, or a situation, you understand? But again, that situation could have arisen because, and let me ask you this: was your boy somebody you talked to consistently, or just a guy you know that you hit up once every blue moon?
Nah. It's like there's a few of us, man. We go out, hang out probably like at least twice a week, smoke cigars, have drinks, that type of thing, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, so this is like your boy, like you see this dude like every week type shit, or y'all kick it every week or talk every week.
Right. And even though we don't talk between like those outings, if you will, because you know we both work and the schedule is crazy, this, that, the other. You know, that's the thing. And so I understand 100% what you're saying. I'm not going to take too long because I know you got other callers. But here's the deal. This thing that happened between him and her literally happened like a few days before I sent you the message. Like, so how it was, I had 9 months of silence. She hit me back up or ran into her while she was out. And then the next day, she said that same night I ran into her, dude tried to hit her up. So it wasn't like dude, like, try to do his thing in the 9 months. He just recently did it. And that's what, so I'm done with the broad. The bitch is done. She canceled, and plus your video on it made a lot of things clear.
Because what it sound like though, she could probably actually be lying though. That's the thing. You understand what I'm saying? Because that sound kind of crazy to me, where something will happen and then this is a nigga you see all the time and then he don't say nothing. You understand? Because I'm sure at some point he would have asked you, yo, what's up with Shorty you been fucking with? You still fucking with her? Like he would have asked you something. You see what I'm saying? And so if you didn't hear him ask you nothing, and then she didn't show you no fucking text, then it could just be her saying that he tried to do something. And he could have probably saw her and just was on some, hey, what's up? On some regular shit. And then she tried to make it seem as if he was trying to get with her to make you jealous. You see what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah, I'll just ask. Yeah, I'll just ask directly, because after this whole thing happened, man, I haven't even seen him out. I'm like, hey, man, you coming out? Nah, you know, it's been that kind of little shady stuff. Right. Either way, it don't matter. You know what I mean? But for next time, last thing for you. This will be real quick. On the Bad Boy membership, man, which I've been on like a couple of times, stuff like that, man. I love it. It's good stuff. I got a question / humble suggestion for you. Have you ever thought about having like some kind of like, for lack of a better word, like a quiz or something, so that like guys can assess kind of where they are, and then based on where they are in the game, then it can be like a curriculum, because dude, like you got a lot of helpful courses in there, but it's like walking into a big library.
Right. No, I know. I feel you. That's a good idea. I'll probably have to think about how to do that shit at some point. But yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have to take that into account. You know what I'm saying? That'll be interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, man. Hey, love what you do, man. Keep it up, man.
Definitely. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. I'm holla.
For sure.
Peace.
Yeah, later.
All right. Let's go to 713. 713 was popping. Who this?
Yes. How you doing, Mr. Locario? This is the monogamous player. And yes, sir, I paid on Cash App.
What up? What's going on, fam?
Yes, sir.
What's good?
Now, yes, sir. And it was just something that you said about 20 minutes ago, which ties into what I just want to talk about. But, you know, you and I follow each other on Instagram. So, you know, a couple of days ago, I sent you some screenshots of a girl that I'm cool with was talking to me about. And that was just proving a lot of points that you say about a lot of women or whatever. But the one thing that I want to say that women does, and you got to watch out for these chicks, gentlemen, is that watch out for chicks who want boyfriend energy, but are not willing to fully go through the vetting process.
Right.
There's a lot of chicks, and even what you just said, it's like, yeah, chicks can say that we use them for sex, but they use us for boyfriend energy. They use us for money. They use, you know what I'm saying? If you allow yourself to be used in that kind of way, right?
Right.
So the girl that I was sending you, right? A little background story about her. Like, you know, I've been knowing her for like years because we went to high school together. But like, you know, I fucked a couple of times. I fucked several times. You know what I'm saying? But also, not only after I fucked 3 of my friends that I'm, you know, real cool with, they smashed too. You know what I'm saying? But it was, I basically kind of put them on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, you know, They smashed too because she's like a jump off, but she's a cool jump off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all respect, all love. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now back in the day when I used to smash or whatever, you know, of course it was always understood. I go over there, I go to the house, I do what I gotta do. But then every time I be about to leave, she will always like start whining and start like getting real emotional on some like she want me to like stay and cuddle and all that type of stuff. And that's another thing that guys do, right? That is a mistake. If you're there just to smash a chick, but a girl is trying to manipulate you into like staying, like, oh, stay longer, cuddle with me, don't do that because that's her wanting the boyfriend energy. And if you're not on that shit, don't give it to her. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of shit that she would be on every time I would fuck with her. So to be honest, my friends used to ask me, the ones that like hit too, they're like, man, why you don't never, you know what I'm saying, fuck with her? I'm like, bro, I mean, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? She's cool. Like, she got good pussy, but you know, all that extra shit I'm cool on, right? So, but as I say, me and her, we still cool because I'm cool with a lot of girls from the past.
Right.
So, of course, sometimes, like, you know, girls, every now and then, I might have a chick just ask me some game. You know what I'm saying? So, basically, just breaking it down, what she was asking me, she was like, oh, question, how can I get a man? So I told her, I said, okay, great question. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you find a nigga that you're willing to take you want to go there with the next level, you have to be consistent and supporting your man and being patient with him, meaning that you don't need to be rushing things like, oh, I want a boyfriend now, so I'm gonna rush the process. No, you have to be willing to go through the process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all you just gotta do is be willing to be vetted if the guy is consistent. Now, if a guy, I'm not telling you, every guy is not meant for a woman to go through his vetting process because every guy is not even on that level. But if you do find a guy that you really like and he's on that type of level, then be willing to go through his process. And I told her, I said, hey, as long as you cook for your good dude, love on your dude, follow your man's lead if he's a leader, don't be tripping, don't be on no bullshit, you got good sex and good vibes. That's really all a guy is really looking for. And that's really surface level shit that I'm saying. Right. Of course, it can get even more complex. Her reply was, oh, some of those things are wifey duties. So then I hit her back this. I said, hey, if you really want to be a wife, then you have to become a wife within, meaning that, for example, like when I wanted to become a teacher, right? I knew that I wanted to be a teacher and that I was a substitute. I mean, I was a teacher while I was only substitute teacher. Right. So I was already in the mindset of becoming a teacher before I came a teacher, meaning that I had to go through the vetting process of becoming a teacher, getting certified, doing all that. So if I wasn't willing to put myself in that mindset, then I was never going to become a teacher, right? So that's what I was trying to break down to her. And I also said this. I said, hey, if you're not willing to do all that, then don't expect the type of guy that you really want. So she was like, man, this is why this shit seems so damn hard and stuff like that, and da-da-da. And I wanted to break that down is because, as what I just said before, a lot of girls don't really want to go through the process. Watch out for the girls that just want the boyfriend energy, because when you just give them boyfriend energy without making them go through the process, it's not going to stick. Right. They're really kind of like using you in a way. So we're like, oh, I'm just soaking up all this energy, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, that's facts.
Like even this girl. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say that's facts because a lot of dudes don't realize that the reason why women do that is because they're trying to get that energy because they're not used to having that energy around them. So they're trying to, it's like, it's like a person who, like if you don't know how to acquire something, you'll try to get it in a different way. That's not really the most beneficial way to get it, but it's almost like you're thirsty. You're like, oh, well, I don't know how to make money, so I'm gonna just rob somebody. Or I'm gonna just, like steal it or whatever it is. Like you're not really doing it in a way that's like beneficial to you. So what she's doing is that, and this is what happens when guys don't have game. When a guy doesn't have game, because he's not used to being around a woman, he'll just make it happen. He'll just be like, oh, She wants to like talk to me and let me spend more time with her, and maybe I'll have sex with her, and maybe this will happen, maybe that will happen. So it's both people who are yearning for some shit because they don't know how to actually get it the way that they really want it to happen. So the woman doesn't know how to get a man. So she's like, I'll get this guy to spend more time with me, spend more money, spend more energy by trying to like hold out on the pussy. And then the guy doesn't know how to get a girl. So he's like, let me wait around and hopefully she'll give me some ass. You see what I'm saying? That's how that shit goes. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Right. Yeah, and that is the truth. And then another thing, and I really want to talk about this. Another mistake that a lot of guys make is this. Like a lot of guys, and this is about like when guys and and their friends, they end up talking to the same girls, and it might be like one of the guys that's in the friend group feels some type of way because they feel like, oh, my friend shitted on me or whatever, or took my woman or whatnot. Now I do believe in this because I just believe in respect. Now, if you have a friend and your friend knows that you are building something with a woman, right? Then that should be respect right there automatically. Even for me, like it been sometimes my close friends was really fucking with some girls and I was attracted to them, but because my friend was really, really trying to make something happen with her, I fall back. But then there also been some times where my friend was just fucking a girl or I was just fucking a girl and it was nothing. My friend be like, oh shit, you fuck shit. I'm trying to fuck. Okay, bet it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But what guys are doing is this, because this happened to me a couple of times. A lot of guys are telling their friends this. Oh man, fuck that bitch. Fuck that hoe. I don't want her. I don't fuck with her no more. Da 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 da. If you tell your friend that, then you can't get mad if your friend holler. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, you can't get mad if you call it that. So like it's two different cases. So one time, this is one of my childhood friends who was in high school, right? So he used to date this girl, but the girl was always, niggas knew she was a freak because she was, topping niggas off, da-da-da, but he girled her, right? So, the girl used to come to me and be like, oh, your friend don't be talking to me and da-da-da, and I really want his attention. So I used to go to him like, hey, man, your girl really wants you to, do this and do that. He'd be like, man, I don't fuck with her, da-da-da, I really don't even want her, fuck her, da-da-da. So I used to ask him, I'm like, are you sure that you don't want her?
Right.
Because she low-key want to suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? Are you sure? Yeah, bro, fuck her. I don't fuck her, da-da-da, da-da-da. So old girl ended up giving me head later. And then she also was fucking with that particular friend's brother. You see what I'm saying? So later down the line, he hit me up and he was like, oh, did you ever get head from her? And da-da-da-da. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I mean, is there a problem or whatever? Like, talk to me. So he was like, yeah, I feel some type of way. I had to break it down to him. I was like, hey, bro, if you really like a girl, then don't be around your friends shitting on her saying that you don't fuck with her. Now, as long as you say, now you could be like, man, her not seeing the best of eye, but I really fuck with her. That's my girl, da-da-da. I really look. A real nigga ain't gonna fuck with her if he respects you. But if you tell him, you going around niggas and saying, I don't fuck with her, a nigga can talk to her, da-da-da, woo-woo, then don't feel any type of way if another nigga talk to her or if one of your friends end up talking to her. If you
and also you told them
guys are doing that.
And also you told him, you said, bro, I'm letting you know I'm about to fuck with this chick, right? And he's like, whatever. And then so when the shit pop off, then he feeling some type of way. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. That's the funny part is, you shouldn't even like if this is a chick that is just a chick you hooking up with or whatever, right? It shouldn't even be, you shouldn't even have to even say nothing to the dude. But out of respect to the dude, because niggas are sensitive, right? You say, yo, bruh, what's up with this chick? If you still fucking with her or whatever, okay, cool, I'm gonna go do my thing. And then when you do your thing, then they feel some type of way. But that's the crazy part where dudes, they, what I'm saying? Like, they feel like they own the pussy, you know what I'm saying? And then they start feeling some type of way, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Right. And also, I'm almost done. Here's another instance in that same type of thing. Example number 2. I used to have this former friend a couple of years back that him and I used to be real cool. And he used to really fuck with this one chick that her and I was like cool on some just like, high and by respect type shit.
Right.
And of course, she still followed me on Instagram, all that type of stuff. But he used to always shit on her like, oh, I don't want her. And because she was basically like his side chick. You know what I'm saying? Because he was fucking with other bitches and doing this and doing that. He would always say, I don't want her. I'll be kicking out my house. I be slapping her, whatever he be doing, right? So one time he kept, and she looked good, you know what I'm saying? So one time he was like, man, same thing. I don't fuck with her. I ain't gonna never be with her. I told her that. I don't give a fuck who talked to her and stuff like that. So I came to him respectfully. I was like, well, if you're not willing to vet her, I'm trying to see what's up.
Right.
On since you giving me that energy. So he was trying to come at me on some, well, I ain't tripping, bro, but most likely, bro, she ain't gonna fuck with you, bro, because you cool with me, da, da, da. But then I was like, well, that's cool. I was like, well, that's cool. I'd rather for her to tell me that, right?
Right.
So I hit up so I told him, I was like, I'm gonna hit up. He's like, all right, bro. So I hit up in the DMs like, hey, you and I should, hang out, da, 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 or whatever. So I responded to her and I hit her up in the DMs. He texts me back saying, hey, bro, you all in her DMs, bro, da, 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 do, what you know what I'm saying? Coming at me like he had a problem, and I had to break it down to him. I was like, bro, didn't you just say that you didn't want her?
Right.
So you can't get mad at another nigga for hollering if you don't want the girl.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
But at the same time, that's niggas wanting to own the pussy and niggas being in their feelings. But as I say, guys, if you have friends around you that respect you, don't be telling them that you don't really want to fuck with a girl when deep down inside, you still love that.
Right,
shit.
exactly. That's facts. That's facts. And Joe Barry, appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it, my brother. That's some real shit, though. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. Because, listen, if a chick's not your girl, right? It's one thing if it's your girlfriend or your wife or some shit, y'all already together. But if it's a chick you just fucking around with, and then you tell your boys, I ain't really, whatever. But you really trying to build something, or you like this girl, you want to keep shit popping. You understand? And then if you give your man your blessing, don't get mad when the nigga come through and start getting it in. You feel what I'm saying? Don't start feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But listen, I'm about to head up out of here. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember, guys, make sure you go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And also make sure you guys check out the Game Kings. You get it for free at the Bad Boy membership. Or if you want it by yourself, go to mr.locario.com to get it by itself. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And I will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting something.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.